Greetings, everyone. I am Pete Pardo from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to yet another episode of What's Hot with Sea of Tranquility, bringing you new album reviews all the damn time. That's what we do here on the channel. Today we're going to take a look at a brand new one out on Inside Out Music from the always busy vocalist, multi-instrumentalist Nad Sylvan. Monumentata is the name of his brand new solo album. This is either 7th or the 8th solo album in his catalog, depending on what you call the 1995 release, the home recordings, right? If you count that, it's 8. If you don't count it, it's 7, right? He last came out with Spiritus Mundi in 2021, which we reviewed here, and I believe we also reviewed The Regal Bastard back in 2019. He's also, of course, the lead singer and the touring ensemble of Steve Hackett, former Genesis guitar player. He's also sang with Agents of Mercy and Unifawn, and he pops up in various places. He's popped up on some Flower Kings and Roy Stolt projects and The Winter Tree and Anderson Stolt, and he's done all sorts of things over the years. Been a pretty busy guy. So let's take a look at his new release, shall we? Like I said, this is out now on Inside Out Music, and it's a CD digipack. Jewel case. I'm so used to saying digipacks because so many of the ones we get now are in digipack format, but this is an actual plastic jewel case. All right. Pop the disc out. There he is once again. And the booklet is jam-packed with lyrics, some cool photos, and info on who plays on what. I like when there's a lot of thought put out to kind of matching up artwork and photographs to songs and lyrics and things like that. All right. So there's quite a large list of guest musicians who play on this album, and I'll kind of talk about them while I'm talking about some of the songs, because each song has kind of like different lineup of musicians and things like that. So if you're not familiar with Nad Sylvan, obviously he, as I mentioned, he does sing for Steve Hackett when Steve goes out on tour, doing all those Genesis classics. So he's got that kind of like, to me, his voice is very much suitable for Steve Hackett's gig, because he's got this Peter Gabriel meets Phil Collins, meets a little bit of Fish to his vocal style. Of course, born here in the U.S., but he's Swiss, right? I think he's got Swiss nationality in his blood. And so he's got that kind of vocal style. So if you like late 70s era Genesis, most of the solo stuff that I've heard from Nad, he's got this kind of like Trick of the Tail up to like Duke. If you like all those Genesis albums, the latter period of the 70s when Phil Collins took over on vocals, he's kind of, a lot of his music is in that kind of wheelhouse. It's this very melodic, lush, progressive rock. This album is no different, although there's a little bit more variety on this album, I would say. It starts off with Secret Lover, which is a pretty heavy track for Nad Sylvan. It's got some good guitar riffs from Randy McStein. Randy McStein's popping up all over the place now. Great vocals on here. Again, if you like that kind of like late 70s Phil Collins style, perfect. Marco Minimum on drums does a great job on this. You got Jonas Reingold on bass and David Kohler on lead guitar. Most of these guys do pop up on various tracks on the album. Nice guitar solo in there. It's a pretty rocking track. I was pretty surprised to hear right off the bat, going for the jugular kind of. That's Not B is up next. That also rocks kind of hard. You got more prominent use of keyboards on this song. Nad's doing most of the keys on here. He's also playing a lot of the electric and acoustic guitars. You got Tony Levin on bass on this one, and Mirko De Maio on drums. So rhythmically, top-notch stuff. Really good song. And again, his vocals sounded really good, really strong. Gabriel, Collins, Fish, all blended together. Nad Sylvan, really good stuff. Monte Carlo Priceless is up next. That's more of a mellower track. It's got these nice kind of emotional vocals over lush acoustic guitar, nice keys. Decent song. Not one of my favorites on here, but it's good. Flowerland, that's more of like a melodic pop song with some prog flourishes. Nice little tasty slide guitar solo from Randy McStein. I think if you like Wind and Wuthering, the more poppy stuff on Wind and Wuthering from Genesis, you'll really like this one a lot. Very good, memorable song. Wildfire's up next. That's more upbeat. Great vocal from Nad. You got Nick Beggs on bass, Marco Miniman on drums again, Lolly Larson on the synth solo, which is really cool. Another strong Genesis flavored prog track with some little pop melodies in there. Very good song. Wildfire is one of my favorites on here. Really good. Then you got Make Somebody Proud, which is totally groovy. Musically, it's pretty complex. Still you can call it prog, but it's kind of like funky and groovy. Really like it. Got a nice playful vocal from Nad. Tasty Dave Collar guitar solo. Jonas Reingold is doing some great stuff on the bass. I really like this one a lot. Rhythmically, it's challenging, but it's fun. It's groovy. It's upbeat. Really good. Make Somebody Proud. Check that one out. Then you got I'm Stepping Out, which is another more groovy track. Catchy chorus. I'll say this one is not prog at all, but it's very, very memorable. And I love, love, love the dreamy Joe Dennison from Kansas violin solo. Excellent. Wonderful addition to that track, I'm Stepping Out. Then you have the title track, Monumentata, which has some gorgeous piano from Nad. Really good emotional vocals. Tony Levin comes in with this like silky bass. It's more of a dreamy pop song, but it's a really good one. And again, I think if you like the latter 70s Genesis, thinking Then There Were Three and Duke, you like the more kind of like melodic, dreamy, poppy stuff with a touch of prog, that's kind of what this is all about. If you get the CD, you get a bonus track for the CD, which is called Unskillable. Here you got Nad doing everything on this track. You know, it's kind of like a quirky little number. It's got nice rhythms, playful vocal, fun track, catchy hooks. I dig it. It's good. Overall, very enjoyable album from Nad Sylvan. I think the vocals are spot on. Great instrumentation throughout, no matter who's playing on what track. And I like the fact that he throws in some variety. It's not all one note. There's lots of different feels on here, lots of different styles. I think it's an easy recommendation to anybody who has been following the music of Nad Sylvan in the past. And again, if you like his work with Steve Hackett, if you like late 70s Genesis, I think this will be right up your alley. So I'm going to give this a 4 out of 5 star. Monumentata from Nad Sylvan, Inside Out Music. Go check it out. If you've already heard it, let us know what you think down in the comments below. If you do get a chance to go investigate, come back and say, hey, this is what I thought of it, right? And go see if you want to go ahead and purchase the album. Ken Golden at lasercd.com has these in stock, so you can go check it out there or wherever you get your music. Inside Out stuff is usually available anywhere, so go check it out. Nad Sylvan, Monumentata. This is on the web at www.seatranquility.org. We're on Facebook, we're on YouTube all together all the damn time. Please subscribe if you haven't already and click on that notification bell so you get alerted of all of our content as a post. And please do hit the like button before you leave. Also down below we got the links to our Ko-Fi page for channel donations, our merch page, our Cameo page, and the Sea of Tranquility membership options all down below. Thanks in advance for all your support. It's greatly appreciated. We're also on Instagram now. Got to start mentioning that in this whole thing. I always forget. I wait till the end. Peter Pardo, S-O-T, all one word. Peter Pardo, S-O-T. Check us out. Follow us on Instagram. All sorts of fun stuff happening over there. Posting all sorts of pictures and videos and things relating to music and the channel and whatnot, even some personal stuff. So, so that's happening on Instagram for us. Follow us there, and we'll see you soon here with more stuff. I'm Pete Pardo. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.